Bonjour tout le monde and welcome into my kitchen. The Gay Gourmand here, and today we're gonna make something spicy. I remember reading years ago in some magazine that every bachelor should have salsa in their fridge. I'm going to change that and say anybody in the entire world should have salsa in their fridge. It's fresh, it's delicious, it's healthy, and I'm here to show you a great foundation for salsa that you can put on nearly anything. Now, I use this salsa for myself. I have it in my fridge all the time, so hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. And these are the only ingredients you will need for this amazing salsa. We have salt, cilantro, garlic, some jalapenos, an onion, and some whole tomatoes. Now, I actually got crushed tomatoes because my store didn't have whole, so we'll improvise and use crushed today. They should still taste the same. An interesting fact about jalapenos, if you're wondering how to tell when you're shopping for jalapenos, if they're spicy or not, you can tell if a jalapeno has striation marks or what looks like stretch marks on the pepper. They will most likely be spicy. You can see that's a really good shot right there. They will most likely be spicy because they have grown to their full maturity versus a jalapeno that has no striations or stretch marks, meaning it was pulled a little too soon perhaps. So if you want spice, look for the stretch. I'm gonna start by toasting the jalapenos. I want them toasted on each side. And the reason why you toast them is you want to get that smoky flavor. While the jalapenos are getting nice and toasty right now, this is a great time for me to go ahead and put everything into a blender so it can marinate before I blend up the jalapenos. I'll start by adding the tomatoes. I do like a little garlic, so I'm adding 2 large cloves. If you have smaller cloves, go ahead and add 3. But again, it's all based on preference. Then you'll go ahead and just loosely chop up an onion. Again, all based on preference. I like to do half an onion. I'll add a few cilantro leaves and about a tablespoon of salt. I'm gonna let this sit while the jalapenos are getting nice and toasty. They should be done here in just a minute. We've got our nice and toasty jalapenos. I'm gonna set them in a damp paper towel and just let them go ahead and rest for a little bit. You want to go ahead and do this step so that the skin can start to separate from the jalapeno. All right, it's been a few minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. You can see they're definitely a little shriveled by now, and I can feel the skin is a little loose, which is what you want. I'm gonna start with this jalapeno. Go ahead and get a serrated knife. A serrated knife has the ridges at the bottom, and you'll need this to go ahead and take the skin off the jalapeno. Now, I like to toast a few jalapenos just to see if I need them, but this one has plenty of spice, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and use part of it. And fun fact about peppers in general is the French do not like a lot of spice because peppers were not native to Europe, but the younger generation is actually getting on board with a little spice, but overall, the French do not like a lot of spice. Now, I like to go ahead and pulse the salsa. I don't want a completely smooth salsa, but I like to give it a little air. And there you have it, fresh homemade salsa that took literally less than 10 minutes. Now let's go ahead and pour into our favorite dish and enjoy. And voila, you've got some delicious, fresh, homemade salsa. Now for a little kick with the chips, I like to go ahead and mix a little lime salt and jalapeno seasoning together into a bowl and just sprinkle on top of the chips. It just gives it a little extra flavor as you're dipping into your salsa. Let's give it a taste. So good. Until next time, remember to cook and bake fearlessly.